Hi everyone, so I'm about to share a little Let's Make with you. So today I was making some tags using some Tim Holtz paper dolls, and I've done these 4 and I thought I would come on and just do 2 with you on camera. Made the tag bases from some craft cardstock and then just used some vintage papers, coffee dyed papers, and then a little bit of pattern papers and a few embellishments. So there's that one there. And we have that one and that one. Oh, and I've used some Tracie Fox little labels and then some stamps as well, and that one. Okay, all right, so kind of prepped it all so we're not sitting here for ages. So we'll start with this one. So I just cut, like I said, I cut the tags from cardstock, and then I've just used some papers from Bohemian Crafting, one of her vintage sets. I'm just going to ink up, and there's this is just kind of some burnt coffee dyed paper. It's not really burnt, it's just really dark. It's normally the top ones when you cook it in the oven, the top ones always comes out really dark with me. I'm just going to go around the little people. Try and get in there. This spongy thing is really good. It was like packing sponges that I was sent from Lou, my friend. She's one of the admin on the Junk Journal Junkies group and the chat group, and she also does moderating for me when I do a live as well. This paper here is from ARTYmaze, and it's one of, she just brought it out yesterday, and it's vintage wallpapers. So I printed one of them sheets off and I just kind of stripped that to make a little piece to put on there. So I tidied up the other day, and my book that I use to normally glue, I don't know what I've done with it. That's what happens when you tidy up, you can't find nothing. I know where everything is when it's a mess. So I'm just using a glue stick there because I'm struggling to get a hold of this glue, and I've only got a little bit left, and I'm trying to use it very sparingly. So we'll just put that on there. I was inspired to do these from a Pinterest post that I'd seen, and it's similar, it's not the same. That's the good thing about when you're inspired, you know, you never actually come out with the same thing. You just kind of take your own little interpretation of it and make it your own. Haven't actually looked on Pinterest for a long time, and then I found myself this morning just browsing through Pinterest. So I'm going to use a little card there to press that down. My good old Blockbusters. Who remembers Blockbusters? Because we don't have them here in the UK anymore. This is probably about 15 years old. So I use all them on cards, and just need to give this a little wipe again because I don't want that next piece getting stuck to the glass mat. Whoops. It's a bit gloopy, that one. Bit sticky. These are really quick and easy to do, and you could sit and maybe mass make them if you wanted to. If you've got lots of little Tim Holtz paper dolls. So I'm going to put them on there, and like I said, I've got some stamped words. This was actually a stamp that ARTYmaze sent me that she'd made, so I'm not going to use that on there because it's too big, I think. Let me see. Maybe, yeah, we will. We'll pop that there. So like I said, I'm struggling to get the glue out of here. There's only about an inch of it left. Great fun this is. I'm going to go on the hunt in the week to see if I can find it, because I'm not buying it off of Amazon because it's nearly £10, and that's just ridiculous. I have got a little bit of 3-in-1 as well, but I'm using them all very sparingly. try not to buy a lot this month as well, because obviously I'll have to buy paper and possibly inks for the printer and glue, but apart from that I'm not going to be buying nothing. Using what I have for January instead of going on a diet. Okay, oops, I forgot to do something there. Let me just pick them back up. Too busy talking, so I'm just going to put a little bit of Edith Holden on there and pop that there, and then we'll pop these back on. There we go. Then I have these little numbers. They're from Tracie Fox, so I'm going to pop that on. So that's the number 1, and it goes that way. And we will put on some mother of pearl buttons, which I've got here. I'm just hoping now that I am definitely in camera, in shot. So I might put 3 down the bottom because I was putting them up the top in the other ones. So I've got a little bit of coffee dyed, what do you call this stuff? Cheesecloth. And my fingers are all sticky, it's sticking to that. That's the fun bit, when you've got sticky fingers and you pick up like fabrics like this. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to use the 3-in-1, which again I've only got a little bit of that, and I'm going to pop on the buttons. And let's move that around a little bit. Then we have this one, and we will pop that there. Here we go. And shall I put another one on? No, I might just leave it with the 2. Actually, I'm going to put 3 on a roll. Oh, now this is all bubbling out everywhere. That's what happens when you come to the end of that. It all bubbles out everywhere. Oops, I'll just put the lid on that for a second. Now I've got it all over my scissors. Such a messy crafter. Okay. I will little bit of this trim, which is actually elasticated. And I'm going to use my stapler, which is covered in glue as well. Look, I'm so messy with stuff. Look at the state of it. Okay, so I'm going to set that up to dry and do the other one. So again, I've just used the same paper there. I've inked that one up already, and just ink up around this. And ink this one up as well. Again, this is some paper from ARTYmaze's, like the vintage wallpapers. One of them is quite grungy, and this is the one I've used, the grungy set. I don't know at the moment. I'll have to have a look because I only got them last night. Whether they are 2 kits or it's all the 1 kit, I'm not 100% sure. So we just glue this. And this glue is actually really good. This is the one, obviously, for you ladies in the UK. This is from Tesco's, and it is very sticky. It doesn't come away. There are other like glue sticks out there that are not that great, but this one is fine. This one is fine to use, because I know a lot of people mention about glue sticks and worry about them not holding. Well, they do for me. I put a generous amount on, and it's absolutely fine. So I've got glue all down the side there. Okay, and then we glue this on. Oops. I'll just use that again to squish that down. So it's Monday the 3rd of January already. How quickly has that gone? And it's a bank holiday here in the UK. Not sure if it's, you know, a holiday day anywhere else in the world. And it's felt like it's been Sunday for about 10 days. It's like every day it's like, what day is it? I kind of lost track of what day it is because of Christmas. Especially because it fell on the weekend. I always find that strange when, you know, this Christmas is at the weekend, because they just feel different. You know, when it's at the weekend, I don't know why, but I think some people can relate to that. So that's my little Edith Holden piece. I'm going to sit that there. And then we have the lady. The journal that I'm making at the moment is it's a kind of Paris love story type journal, and it's kits that I'm using from 2 separate kits from Dreams Etc. I haven't used in a long time, so I thought I would pull that out, print that off and play around with that. So we'll do that there. Yep, she's going to go there. And I'm going to use, obviously I'll use other kits as well, but that's the basis of it. That's the main pages, is from Dreams Etc. Well, you'll see that soon. Okay, so we will put her there, and then we will put the word believe, which is a stamp, and that stamp has come from that set. Excuse the state of it because it's manky. It's a Kaiser Craft and it's called Secret Admirer Definitions. That's it there. So I used some of the words out of that, and then again, like the other stamp, is one that ARTYmaze had sent me, which I love. It says Vintage Finds, and we will put that there. And we will use number 2 of the little tiles, labels, or whatever they're called, from Tracie Fox. And that will go right there, like so. And then we will do some buttons. And I'm not too keen actually on these these buttons. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I like that one because it's quite dark, and I like that one. I'm just not keen because it's beveled. It's kind of bent, so I know it's not going to settle on there properly, so I'll have to find another one. I got these, I think I got these last year. They were from China, and I waited about 10 days for them, which wasn't bad. And I got 2 bags of them, like full to the top, for about £2 something. Now I've lost that little piece of, there it is, there it's there it is. So I'm going to maybe put them down here this time. Yes, and I've still got another bag. They last a long time. It is worth waiting if you want something, if you want to wait to get it from China. Okay, so we're back onto this. So we are, which is all bubbling out. I know I've gone on and on about not wanting to use this, but it is good, and it does give me a headache sometimes, but I always keep some ventilation in the room when I'm using it, because I do believe it does say that on the bottle, because it is like a solvent based glue. You could actually thread some cotton through these, but I'm not going to. I love the different shines. Look at how gluey my fingers are. You really need to wash your hands after using this one. You do. So let's just line them up properly. And this again. Oh, I hate having sticky fingers. I don't mind the inky fingers, but the sticky fingers I don't like. Okay, so I'll leave them to dry before I start pulling away at the cheesecloth. But there you go. I'll set that like that. So just making sure I'm all in frame there. So look how quick and easy they are to make. Don't take no time at all. So there we go. So I hope you like them. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.